Hello. Had some time off today, so I'm out and about taking a walk in the park, doing some soul searching, doing some prepping thinking, preparing, preparing for doomsday. No, just kidding. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous day out. Must have been a hell of a storm that took a branch down there. Must have been a good one. Spring is in the air in Colorado finally. Spring is here. This is a nice park just to chill in. Say hello, whoever's in the chat. Say hello. Maybe I should go swing in the swing set. Maybe I should. I don't know. I feel like going fishing, but I think I'm gonna wait till tonight and go fishing. Get me some catfish from the river. That sounds like a plan. Whistle while you work. No, I'm not working. Just relaxing. Gorgeous, gorgeous day. It's like in maybe the 70s, 80s. It's supposed to be like up in the 90s this week, which is really nice. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello. Great day for a walk. I hope y'all are exercising. I think that's a great prep. Get out in the great outdoors. I think it's almost time for a mountain trip. Maybe 2 more weeks and I'll head up to the mountains. Excuse me. I'll head up to the mountains because like right now it can still snow up there, so that's like not a good thing. But maybe I should dance. Maybe that'd bring more people in if I danced. I don't know. All I know is it feels good to be in shorts. It feels good to be outside. A little fish in there. Peaceful. Very, very peaceful. What is this? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. I'm really in the great outdoors. That's what happens when you have an iPhone and you don't know what you're doing. Wow, it's green. Can't stand the cold. I think I need to move to a different coast. Maybe the West Coast. Maybe the Philippines coast. I don't know. Hello.
Hello.
How are you, ma'am?
Great. You?
Good, ma'am. Nice day out. Definitely a nice day. Hello, everybody. Hello, lurkers. Say hello. At least smash the thumbs. Beautiful day in Colorado. My God, that's a big ass tree. Peaceful day. Peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. How's everybody doing? I think I'm gonna head to the river. Go get my feet wet. I need to go home and change my clothes though. Maybe I'll come back on live from the river. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, people. People are quiet. William and Truth. Hello. How are you? How's it going, man? Where are you from? I'm just chilling in Colorado right now on a peaceful, peaceful, nice day. Very nice day. Thinking about the things I need to prep. Greenwood, Greenwood, Indiana. So you prep or do you just this channel was really about prepping, but then I started traveling a lot, and so it's more of a travel vlog than it is prepping. I'll always be a prepper because I think that preparedness is like really important. You know, to know the skills is more important than getting the crap, right? You know, getting crap is just gonna break down in the long run, but having things and having the skills like bushcrafting. I used to live out in the forest, and I lived in the Ozarks in Missouri. I've been here in Colorado about just about a year next month. Moved back because of my mom, and I'm ready to go again though. Like it's, I lived here before, and I like Colorado, right? Hello, hello, the Mile family. Hello. No, William. Actually, Alaska is where my cousins live, and she absolutely loves it. She's been up there from California for about, gosh, I think she's going on 9 or 10 years. She loves it. But I'm like into traveling overseas. I'm getting ready to go to Costa Rica here in about 2 months. I've been to the Philippines. I have a girlfriend over there, more than a girlfriend, but she's over there on Leyte Island in the Philippines. And like I've been taking world experiences and applying them to prepping because like a lot of countries and a lot of places, they actually live the prepping lifestyle day in and day out. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what she said. That Alaska is absolutely stunning. She loves it. They're outside of Palmer, Alaska, is where she's at. But I think that everything, all the skills I learned when I was out there in the cabin in Missouri, which I really miss, looking forward to in the next couple of years, headed back that way, I'm pretty sure. But between there and the Philippines, I'll be doing like 6 months in the United States, 6 months over there, getting ready to retire. And I think learning the skills, you know, is really important. Learning how to survive off the land. You know, if we did have a complete economical breakdown, right? Your dad took you to Alaska in March, and then you're going back in July. What area? What part of Alaska? Come on in, folks, and say hello. Comment on one of my shorts. I'll comment on your channel if you're putting out content. And then also, if I wasn't on this phone, I'd also make you a mod if you have a channel. But I think, you know, up in Alaska, for example, William, they really are living the prepping lifestyle as well. You know, a lot of times there's times when you cannot get stuff. Hey, Dannon is from Alaska, William. Meet Dannon. She's right there in the chat. Hey, Dannon, how's the knee doing? But, you know, a lot of times my cousin said they cannot get stuff that they need in Alaska. And so that makes it really hard. Your dad loves Alaska. Maybe he should retire and move there. You know, you only live once, and I think that that's like something important to live by, is that get out and explore the big, bright, freaking fantastic world. Don't stay stationary if you don't have to. I know a lot of people say, well, they can't move because of family or whatever, but really, you can do whatever you want to do if you just put your mind to it. I think that's the most important thing. Not good. I don't know about that. I don't really want to get the knee surgery, Dannon. I don't really want to. My grandma, before she passed away, for 10 years, over 10 years, she had the cortisone shot. And she got it every like 2, 3 months. And that's what I did. I'm actually out of a knee brace right now. So that feels good. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know, Dannon, if I want to get knee surgery. Maybe if Tin is here, because I can't really put off having someone help me that's like my mom, she's in her 80s. Um, my nephew could definitely help me, but he has his own life and his own wife and child and all that. So, like, I need somebody that's like really there for me because I know that one probably will be hard. They want to completely replace my knee. So, he broke his neck and his back, so he's got rods. Whoa. Scruffy Scrubs is in the house. And he said that it's his happy place because that's when his back doesn't hurt. Wow, that's cool, William. Scruffy, what's going on? Long time no see. I'm just sitting at a park, went for a walk, went and got me a sandwich, did some running around. It's my day off. Yeah, Dan and Scruffy has been on my channel since my other channel got taken down. So I don't. You're almost recovered. That's good to hear. I know you've been sick. You told me on one of the videos you commented. I'm glad to hear that you're doing better. Definitely doing better. It's definitely a bright and beautiful freaking day out. I went to the gym, did some housework. We, Scruffy, that's hard for me. Bad stuff. Yeah. Well, I'm just glad you're better. Now, Dannon, you need to get on the mends. You've had like, what, 3 knee operations? That's rough. That's really rough. Old age sucks, doesn't it? I'm glad I'm only 25. No, actually, I got 2 years to retirement. 2 years. Can you believe that? I'm making plans. Actually, I'll probably see you guys on a lot of live streams and videos and stuff here coming up in August. I'm meeting a special someone over in Costa Rica, baby. Costa Rica. So I'm looking forward to that trip for sure. Bringing her out of the Philippines and me out of the US, and we're meeting somewhere totally different. Somewhere I've never been and somewhere she's never been, and so I'm looking forward to it. We only get to go for a week, but I'm really looking forward to it. He broke his back and his neck 15 years ago. That's sad, William. I'm sorry to hear that. At least he's alive and he's still going, and if he loves Alaska that much, maybe he should look into moving up there. I'm hoping here in the next couple weeks, y'all, I'll be able to take us up to the mountains and do a live stream. I want to go up there and do some trout fishing or some river fishing, either one. But I want to wait at least till the first week of June, because those mountains, you never know what'll happen. Like, a lot of times you'll get up there. I remember one year I went up there, it was like Memorial Day weekend, and I was going to go canoeing, and when I got up there, it was still snowing. So needless to say, I enjoyed the snow. I sat in my car and watched people snowshoe and ski, cross-country skiing, but I don't like the cold. Just look, just took, oh, you just took a cruise. 5 grand on crowns. Wow, Teresa. How many days did you go for? Like, I don't know. I haven't. I usually go on Carnival because I like the family atmosphere. I like the party atmosphere. I like the dancing and all that. I know that Norwegian and some of those other cruise lines are way better, but Carnival is reasonable. I've been on 3 cruises through Carnival, and I like Carnival. You can still get away from kids if you want to. I mean, there's still night shows and stuff like that. After 5 grand. After 5 grand at Dennis No Cruise. Well, that sucks shit. I'm sorry. I thought you said you spent 5 grand on a cruise, and I was like, holy moly, whoa. I just got done spending right around 2 grand on these choppers, but I'm happy to have them. I know that getting them pulled out wasn't that fun, but getting the partial and getting used to it, I still have a little lisp. Y'all see her here, my lisp? He said that he will be moving up there when me and my sisters get out of the house. Well, then you better hurry up and get out. Aviation mechanic on airplanes. Oh, awesome. Awesome, William. That's really awesome. I'm not going to stay on long, y'all. I think I've decided to take my happy butt home, get my fishing gear, and head on down to the river. And I need to bring my water shoes, and I'm going to go see if I can catch me some catfish today. I'm in the mood for fish, and it's really nice here in Colorado today. Very nice. Everything went green again, which is cool. Let's walk over here by the little creek and see if we see any more fish. Yeah, Scruffy, I like it here, but I'm really missing the Ozarks. Me and Tin talked about it. And when she gets here someday over the rainbow. Shit, when she gets here someday, we're working on it, but it's a long, drawn out process. But, and I got to keep my mouth shut about something. She said, don't say anything on YouTube yet. All right, Tin, I'm not saying nothing. Anyway, when she gets here someday, right? What's up, Josh? I think we're gonna go back to the Ozarks. I did really good on the cabin. I walked out of there really good. And I think I don't want 5 or 10 acres, maybe a couple acres, and see what happens. But I think that would be, I miss it. You know, I know a lot of people told me don't move off the wall. You did so much work on the cabin and stuff, but I needed to change the scenery. You know what I mean? I needed a change of scenery. Wow. What's up, Josh? Does it look good, Scruffy? Huh? It's Scruffy. They were gonna pull these other 2 front ones, right? And then when I went to a different dentist here in Colorado, they're like, we don't have to pull them, we can fix them. And honestly, they only charged me like $300 to fix them. And so they might last me a while, they might not, I don't know. I don't know how long they'll last, but I'm happy to keep them. I was worried about getting my front 2 done, but they sawed them off to level them out. They filled them in, and so far so good. You know what I mean? So far so good, Scruffy. And I think I walked out of the dentist with the partial cleaning, them fixing the front 2, everything. I think it was like $1,500. So with my insurance, it would have been like 6,000-7,000. But I've had some situations going on with my knee, Scruffy. I don't know if you've been around and know that, but my knee is bone on bone, and I don't have any cartilage left, and then it's off-centered. So that's like causing me a little bit of grief. I was in 2 braces, an ace bandage and a brace. Then I took off the brace, the lockout brace. Then I was in an ace bandage, and now I'm pretty good. I don't have either brace on. Hey, Lucy's World, thanks for coming in. But it is gorgeous here, y'all. It is gorgeous. It's a different part of Colorado, and people don't realize that. You know, Colorado, this is the area, this is the actual town I grew up in. So it's really weird to be back here after all these years. I will, Scruffy, I will. I have been. I got a cortisone shot in it, and it's doing really good, but at work, because it's so sandy, that's what I was starting to say about Colorado, the terrain is so different, right? I'm like a squirrel, like I'm all over. But so when I go to work, I do wear an ace bandage around my knee to keep my knee in place, because if you hit that sand wrong, it could be really devastating to my knee at this point. But it's really bizarre to be back in the town that you grew up in after, I think I haven't lived here for 40 years. Yeah, shit, that makes me old, doesn't it? 40 years I haven't lived here. It's grown a lot. This park, we used to hold kegers out here, right? We used to go up in these trees over here and hold kegers and smoke pot. That's what we did over there. But now it's really, yes, I said we smoked pot, we did. But um, it's a lot different. It's grown up. It's, yeah, I was a pothead back in the day. Can you believe that, Scruffy? But it's really grown. Like there's Walmart and Home Depot and just a lot different than when I was a kid. I was here from, I think, 8th grade until I graduated and went to the Navy. So it's a lot different, but it's a nice town. I have a great niece here. I have a nephew here and his wife. My sister lives about 25 miles away. And then I have my brother down in Denver and his family. So it's cool to be close to family, but I also remember why I moved away from family. Just saying. My older brother's around. I just seen him a few minutes ago. But I think I'm just going to keep going and make me happy. And probably a couple years here in this part of Colorado. Family is important, but they also can be a pain in the ass. Just saying. Just saying. I mean, I love my family dearly, don't get me wrong, and I've always put family first. I've always, I think family is very, very important. But also, some of them, Scruffy, have opinions about things that are way against what I believe in and who I am. And so it's really hard for me to deal with a prejudiced family member, a family member that's prejudiced against everybody and everything. Very prejudiced against other nationalities, and that's not cool with me at all. You all know that. I've always said, and I always will, I don't care if you're gay, straight, or bi. That's between you and God. I don't care if you're Catholic, Muslim. I don't care if you're a Protestant. I don't care what religion you are, and I don't care what skin color you are. And when somebody is shoving that kind of opinion down your throat, I don't like that shit. I don't like it, and there's certain things in my life I will not bend on. I think everybody's made equal. I think that there's good people and there's bad people. There's shitty people and there's wonderful people. And it's just one of those things, and we always hit heads. We have forever, and we probably always will. And it's one of those things, you know what I'm saying, Scruffy? You gotta take people, if you let this world turn you sour and be an asshole every day of the week, 24 hours a day, really, you're living in the past, you're dragging garbage around with you. And that's one thing I've learned about at my job, my job working in community corrections now, is that everybody deserves a second chance. Some of the men and women that come through our center, the ones that I think will make it don't, and the ones that I kind of doubt, they're the ones that make it. And so I really think it depends on people's attitudes, and it depends on where their heart is, and if they want to get clean, if they want to get off drugs. And it takes a lot of balls and audacity to go forward once you've been incarcerated. And that's what I deal with basically 7 days a week. I deal with people that are coming out of prison here in the United States, off of parole, out on probation. And we also have people that are coming into our facility that are high when they get there. So I've had some pretty close calls, and I'm recovering from one of them right here on my arm. And it's definitely taught me a lot about real world prepping. Dealing with people in a prison mentality is totally different than dealing with men and women on social media that want to bash you or talk shit. It's definitely different from dealing with people on the street that, may piss you off. When you're dealing with a person that has the mentality of prison, it really is them against you, and it's definitely been an eye-opening job. I'm going on a year that I've been there, but I like it. It's very rewarding. Being a recovering addict myself, I just celebrated 38 years off of drugs, and my drug of choice was anything that would keep me going fast. And I think that One thing that I really like about my job, a new part of my job I just started about 3 months ago, is every Sunday I teach groups to men and women. Yeah, yeah. Next month it'll be a year that I've been at that job. No, I take it back. 2 months, Scruffy. 2 months and it'll be a year I've been at that job because I did take a long vacation after I sold the cabin. I went to the Philippines. I went up to the mountains, spent a lot of time with mom. So in 2 months it'll be a year that I've been here, you know. And I got that job right away. I didn't even apply for that job. I had my resume up on Indeed.com and they reached out to me, and I was like, "This sounds interesting," and I took it. I am now currently making videos for their website as well, which is my side gig that I do usually on Fridays and Saturdays on my day off, which is cool. Hello, Mama Ging. Hello, Mama Ging. Thank you for being here. I can't change anybody to a mod. I don't know why everybody's not a mod, but it's definitely been rewarding working there. And I mean, they treat us so good, Scruffy. They treat us really good. Lots of bonuses, lots of incentives. Next week I go to another training. I just got out of another training 2 weeks ago, and so I've been busy doing new training classes. I think one of the most interesting ones that I've done so far in community corrections, one of the most interesting trainings was, it's called About the Golden Goose, and that's the real prison mentality. They try to get people like me or people new in the system that are new corrections to go and do just little things that are against the rules, right? Hello, Rhythm Park. Thank you for coming. 안녕하세요. 감사합니다. So it's really interesting how they manipulate people, and then what ends up happening is you go from a duck where they're being nice and they're setting you up to being their golden goose where they get you to break every rule possible. One example is they got this guy, he was brand new in the prison system as a guard, and they kept asking him to do little things, and then they blackmailed him. And when they blackmailed him, the final straw was, check this out, Scruffy, listen to this story. True story. So they got him to like give him extra pencils, extra paper, extra things, right? And then the big thing was coming, and he's like, "No, I'm not gonna do that." And they're like, "We already got you for this, this, and this. So there's this many prisoners that can turn you in right now." And the guy got scared. So the prison guard actually brought in one of his uniforms in a brown bag and gave it to this prisoner. And this prisoner, what did he do? He walked right out the door and escaped the prison. True story. But they had so many things hanging over his head. The guy was scared to death, right? And so far since I've been at the center, I have seen the boundaries being pushed by the corrections people that are in our corrections facility. We house about 100 on, I think our max is 150, men and women. We have separate buildings. We have like 7 buildings, right? But they're always trying something like, hey, Kim, drop a cigarette for us. No, not just no, but F no, I'm not gonna drop you a cigarette. Because then it'll be something else and something else. We had a girl that was working in the center, and she was too young. And she was just way too young and immature. And she ended up getting chased by a client, right? And he was gonna strangle her ass. He was gonna strangle her. He was so pissed off at her. So it ends up really is them against us, and it's really can be a very, very dangerous situation. Hello, who is this? Hello, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Korean fans. Thank you, 안녕하세요, 감사합니다, 안녕하세요. That's about all I know in Korean, but I know a little bit. So Scruffy, it definitely can be a situation that's really bad. But, and folks, I don't have capability to make you mods, but I promise you I will. Please comment on a short video, any short video on my channel, and I will share your channel. I will go to your house and subscribe, and you'll see me there once in a while because that's who I am. I like to support people, and I think it's very important we support each other in whatever our journeys are, right? Everybody has different journeys that they're on YouTube. Um, I used to be daily on YouTube, and then I kind of went a different direction and stuff because now I got a full-time job and I'm busy, and when I'm not, I'm spending time with Skippington. And if you've never checked out her channel, please do. She does Zumba. She's a fantastic, very talented singer. Um, Definitely a gift from God, the singing that she does. Hold on, I'm gonna let y'all look at the beautiful scenery a minute. I hope that everybody has a fantastic day. If I decide to go river fishing tonight, I'll either videotape some of it or I will live stream one of the two. Maybe I can catch me some catfish. Scruffy, it was great to see you. All Rhythm Park, thank you for being here. Thank you, my Korean friends, for being here. Thank you, Danin. Thank you, William. Thank you, Mama Ging. Thank you. Thank you very much, Salamat. Lucy's World, thank you. Please smash the thumbs, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. I think that sounds like a great idea to go. We're under attack. Everybody hide. Woo! Loud and noisy. Ladies and gentlemen, in case of an emergency in the United States, you will hear an alarm like this. A test of the emergency broadcast system. Wow. All right. Okay. Wow. Wow, y'all. If the United States was being attacked right now, this is what you would hear all through cities across the United States. Can you all even hear me? Well, it's good to know. It's good to know that the emergency broadcasting system in the United States works. Jesus, Lord help me. Hello, Dreaded Seeker, what's up? Dreaded Seeker, did you get in on the horn? Dreaded Seeker, glad to see you. It's really nice to see you. So, honestly, if the United States was under attack, you would hear sirens like that around the country for people to take shelter. If there's a tornado, a hurricane, those will go off to let people know to basically get in under cover, get cover. Interesting, I had no idea it was going to go off today. That I must be sitting right underneath it too, geez. Loud as shit. Dreaded Seeker, it looks like I'm gonna be headed back to Missouri here in about another year. I'm signing one more year at my house, and then I think I'm headed back to Missouri, not to Willow though. Probably closer to Springfield area. I'm missing the Ozarks so much, and I'm working on things right now. We're working on things to get tin here, so we'll see what happens. You know, it's God's plan, not ours, and we have faith that it'll happen here soon. We're hoping in the next year and a half, and I'll probably see y'all on some longer live streams on my next trip. I'm headed to Costa Rica. I'm gonna do some zip lining and kayaking and have some fun over in Costa Rica near Liberia, right there on the coast. It's on the Pacific side, not the Caribbean side, but I do want to go to the Caribbean for a day. I'm going to be there for 9 days. I'm just enjoying life and living the dream. Living the dream. Thank you for stopping by, Dreaded Seeker. Always nice to see you. And thank you to everyone that's here today. I hope that many blessings come your way. I'm going to get off here and go pack up my fishing gear and take me a little siesta, and then head on down to the river to do some fishing. God bless you from here in Colorado to wherever you're at. Make it count. Keep on doing the dang things that make you happy, not what the world says to do. Do what makes you happy. Live life to its fullest every single day. God bless. Until I see you again, my friends. This is OTWP signing out. Maybe signing out. How do I get out of the matrix?